Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Happy Saturday. Um, so I'm recording this Saturday late afternoon. A little busy, had to kind of struggle to get this video together so I could post it Sunday morning. So we'll get right into it. We have EDDH coming into the yard. They just finished their assignment in South Deerfield. Looks like the West End switcher's doing some work. I hope everybody had a great, safe, and healthy Thanksgiving. We did for the most part. Unfortunately, my wife and I caught a cold like last weekend, and it pretty much hit my wife pretty hard. She's still getting over it. It's breaking up, but she got the brunt of it. I just got right now. I'm just kind of stuffy, and some mucus going on. But yeah. So you'll probably hear her coughing in the background now and again. So pay no mind to that. Let's just watch some trains. Now I'm actually behind on filming operations videos, which is, what do you know? Like I ran up last week in the East Deerfield Hatfield switch operations job I did. That was the last one I had on cue. So I've been really busy. I'm kind of sick, so that's my excuse. Anyways, feeling a little better today. Hopefully tomorrow, Sunday. Sunday I'll feel better. Hopefully my wife feels better. She, like I said, she got the brunt of it. So we're just picking some cars off of the train that just came in. And I believe we're going to be putting those on. Let me see. I think those are going on the Norfolk Southern interchange. Because that'll be the next train, I believe, that's going out. Yeah, those are going to be the last cars of the Norfolk Southern interchange train going out, heading westbound to Rotterdam Junction, New York. Yeah, we're just going to kind of park this guy right here for now. And here comes the small MOW train coming into the yard to drop some ballast cars off. I haven't ran these two locomotives in a while, so I had to do. I had to get my little track buddy out, my tidy track cleaner, and clean both of these locomotives. Clean the wheel sets. The Conrail or ex-Conrail locomotive still is a little hesitant, but yeah, I'm gonna see about swapping decoders and getting a decoder buddy or keep alive or whatever in those guys at some point in the near future. See the little red flag there? We're going to shove these cars on fuel track 2 all the way down towards the end. If you notice, the high railer has the BERX on it now. That used to say NS on the side, but I took the label maker and put a BERX symbol on each side. These guys are going to stop and get some fuel and sand or top off. And next we have our power for the Norfolk Southern Interchange train. There's Fred standing on the front deck, giving a good old wave. Looks like he's back to normal operations for him. So the tower in the foreground there to the left was a gift from Daylight Dave, rest in peace. I'll explain a little more about that in my update. We're picking our train out. We're pulling forward and then we're going to pick up those other cars that the yellow switcher moved over for us. And they are off, headed west to go exchange some cars. Alright, so we have Amtrak to Vermonter, headed south to Springfield, which stops in Hoyle. Yeah, I think just Hoyle to Springfield, and then they turn around and come back. LED waiting for clearance. And north to the East Airfield Yard. And it looks like they're good to go. They are on their way. So here we have some engine moves. We'll move some locomotives to the engine ready track. And there goes the East End yard switcher, just pulling some cars out of the way to make some room for the incoming trains. And here comes Pled making its way to the yard. Pled is Plainville, Connecticut to East Deerfield Yard. And the other symbol I've used is EDPL, East Deerfield Yard to Plainville, Connecticut. Yeah, West End Yard crew just pulling the two cars started so far for EDHC, clearing track 5. Because I believe the Norfolk Southern Interchange train, when they come back, they will be pulling in onto track 5. Okay, power's been cut from PLED. They're going to make their way to the fuel tracks. And here we are in Gardner, Mass. We're catching the Poed train, Portland, Maine to East Deerfield Yard. They're headed west. So I'm sure they dropped some cars off at Air, Mass. before headed to East Deerfield Yard. So they're pretty close to the yard. It looks like we got a lot of traffic too. UPS making a delivery. Hopefully it's some more glue so they can glue up the side of the the auto mechanic shop there. Yeah, that thing's I gotta redo that. It's kind of good though the way at least it's still open. So we're gonna paint the inside and make it look good. Okay, so a little while later, Poed makes its way to the yard. They are on track 2. I'm going to pull their train in and park it. And shortly after that, here comes the Norfolk Southern Interchange coming back to the yard with their job. Their assignment all finished. So with that, I will bid you guys adieu. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Happy modeling. Until next time, Real Fan Man signing out.